Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive... Oh, what has happened here? Fires it in low. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Couldn't squeeze it through. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Showing good feet. De Bruyne. And it's Rijkaard. Bellingham. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that's gone loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And they can counter here. That's good vision. That's a decent clearance. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. The Netherlands finding their passes. Now it's Bellingham, Bergkamp. And he's taking no chances there. Rijkaard. Pull it. And it's Cáceres. Who played for Rijkaard. Pull it. Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Could be danger here. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Cafu. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Bruyne is always looking to break lines. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Cafu.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. Cafu. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's good play. They're back in possession and ready to go again. De Bruyne. Rummenigge. He can get that clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted. Opts to play it back. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared without complication.
Substitutions taking place.
Casemiro. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's managed to get free. Now Costa Curta.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham. Cafu. Bellingham. And the whistle goes for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And he's gone backward here. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Rummenigge. Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Big chance! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
The Netherlands can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Defending was strong and firm.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Mbappe. Bellingham. Back when it goes. Casemiro. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's neat. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's De Bruyne. Beckham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And here's Batistuta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
The Netherlands showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Spread neatly. And the flag has stayed down. Right card! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tar is there and he can get that clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Caceres picks it up out wide. And he's quick to get it clear again. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Gullit. Oh, good, great chance! They've scored! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rummenigge. Shot could be on. And the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Rummenigge. Oh, great, but hits one! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mateus, and it's Gullit. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne. Gullit. De Bruyne. Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rummenigge. Gullit. Oh, that's fabulous. He can get that clear. Nicked it back promptly. Gullit. Casillas gets it away. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Yaya Toure. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's headed upfield. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a nicely measured pass. Casillas getting this one clear. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That looks a cracking ball. Gullit. Mateus. Platini. Pull it. Platini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Deftly away. Rummenigge. Platini. Vinicius Junior. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! There it is! Vietnam get themselves into the lead. Cantona. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cleared without complication. Mateus! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Vietnam head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half. Oh, they could be caught. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Maldini gets good distance on it. And he can clear it away.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rijkaard, neatly clipped into space. Oh, shooting chance! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Vietnam have a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, super ball! And that's been won straight back. And it's Rijkaard. Look at the space here! Can he put it away? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. And it's Cáceres. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Cáceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Pullet does really well to win the ball there. Decent hit! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Vinicius Junior. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Short changes him with that pass. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the finish!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Mateus. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
So,
10.
third corner of the game.
Numero 14. Xabi Alonso. Numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 20. Il numero 30. Il numero 17. Attenzione, un cambio.
Cut it out. And that should get the job done. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that could set him on his way. And he's surging through. There's the shot! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he welcomes it in. Luis Suarez! Now it's Zico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Fiddles it through. And that's a superb pass. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
As you can see,
everybody,
we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's
The
match.
game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And a few accusing looks coming his way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
That's a sharp pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vinicius Junior. That is good alertness. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now the finish!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah running with the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. He is through here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No goals as yet. Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? Vieira. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And the shot! There it is! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Pull it. And that's played in low. Shot a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Mateus clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. In this chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Turan. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Gullit. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus. Rummenigge. Vinicius Junior. Dumfries deals with that comfortably. Just eases him off the ball. Araujo. Cruyff. Rummenigge. Vieira. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Mohamed Salah, very much a man of this moment. Bellingham. And it's Salah.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard. Gullit. Gullit! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This possibly the last play of the half. Bellingham tries to clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Birthdays today.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Vietnam, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get...
And Cruyff! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Azar! And here's Cruyff. And he's managed to get rid. Araujo. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Cáceres. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Casillas with the clearance. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Swept in. Still just a single goal between the sides. Bellingham. Cruyff. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Rummenigge, and the shot! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 25.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Number 6.
Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found the shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Darwin Núñez. Substitutions taking place. The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Cleared away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Luis Suarez. Dumfries cuts it out. Azar engages and forces him off the ball. Luis Suarez. Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Dembele. He could be in here. Decent hit! Oh, taken with style! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Hazard. Dembele. It's Dembele! Sticks it away! Do not write them off! Back they come! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He has found the way through. Oh, sweet feet. Might be danger here. That's good defending, very good defending. Rijkaard is there to clear. Oh, that's fabulous.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Suarez. Dembele. And he's running through. Now it's Hazard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And claimed it back swiftly. The final 5 minutes. And that's a superb pass. Now it's Hazard. Tries a shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Showing good feet. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a decent clearance. Azar, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. Cruyff! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Cruyff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Mateus goes steaming forward. Mateus. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now it's Messi. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can clear their lines. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's beaten the last man. He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great hit! Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here. Mateus! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Red Star have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Mateus gets it away. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In with the challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is a great ball. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Hullet. And now the breakaway. And he can clear it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's an excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. Always onto this. Rummenigge. He's dealt with that really well. And Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Chance! Caught offside that time. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Red Star look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Nesta gets it clear. Luis Suarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Dijk. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Dijk cuts out the pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mateus. De Bruyne. He could be in here, and he's managed to get free. Mateus. Gullit finds himself offside. Rijkaard. A searching ball that into space. Pass is just off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Red Star has the chance to go the other way.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
No, again there's no way through. Gullit. So what can they make of this? Gullit. Now it's Luis Suarez. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, they could break here. Oh, that's fabulous. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been caught napping. Nice control. Backward it goes. Rummenigge. Interesting ball. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
But they've got it again. Caceres. And it's De Bruyne. Rummenigge. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Rijkaard. And it's Ronaldinho. He can run onto that. There's the hit! No mistake! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Red Star are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Great chance! They've done it!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Changement. Le numéro 18. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Mateus. That has been cut short.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, you're going to need to see much more of this ball.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira. Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Here's Vieira. Well, there's the clearance. Nesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rijkaard. Gets his pass away. And it's hoisted clear. Batistuta. Well read, nice interception. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Haaland! Shot a goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
Red Star certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
No way through. Vieira. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's looking to set free a runner. Donatoni. Rijkaard.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Short changes him with that pass. Nedved. Red Star looking to pass their way through. Mateus. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's burst through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Batistuta. Luis Suarez. Nice interception, well timed. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pirlo. And it's Batistuta. Vietnam finding their passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pirlo. Always onto this. Face to face with the keeper. Hits one! It's in!
Red Star clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Red Star could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Donatoni. He won't be happy with that one. Haaland, and the shot! And more, and more, and more! And the lead! And that is that. Vietnam cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's lofted through here. Now that's well seen too. Cruyff.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defender slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, no, I'm right in saying he started out as a fullback.
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Seedorf. Oh, can he get onto this? Engages and forces him off the ball. Vietnam finding their passes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Vieira has a look and plays it forward. And it's Seedorf. That is a great pick out. Hits one! Thuram with the clearance. That's headed upfield. Oh, that's clever. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get it through? Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Messi. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Played with finesse. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's had it taken off him. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard, looking for options. Decent hit! Rummenigge. Mateus. Oh, well played. Vieira.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's got away. Pull it. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
15 minutes till half-time. Passing nice and neat. Mateus, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And he's had it nicked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's got the shot away! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Seedorf. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Now it's Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a key interception. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Cruyff. Hullet, Cruyff. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Mateus. Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Rummenigge! Marvellous goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but there's the hit! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the... And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Tomiyasu gets across to intercept that. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Nesta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Goalkeeper's ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vieira makes the interception. Seedorf. Well-timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior. Nicely spread. And that's a throw-in. Messi. Played back to the goalkeeper. Tomiyasu, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's played him through. Oh, important interception. Hullet. And he was quick to react. And he can clear it away.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oh, just skips past his man. There's no flag. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Vietnam present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to complete the turnaround.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Hullet. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 23,
And Iker Casillas somehow
Number
saves
8,
it.
Johan Cruyff. Number 14, Seedorf. Coming on the field.
And that
number
interception
11,
was
Bale.
most necessary.
Number
That's great
21,
positioning, so good from him.
Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better.
9, Ronaldinho.
Vietnam
Number
still have the
24,
cards to affect this game.
Bellingham. Number
Oh, red,
42,
nice interception.
Toure.
No
Substitution.
joy this time. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
And the shot! It's in! And they're back in front! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution to... Can he put it away? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bale! And it's Vieira. That has been cut short. Oh, and he's through the middle. Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham. Rummenigge. That has been slung wide. Yaya Toure. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looks to clip it forward. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Looking tidy in possession here. Caceres is there to clear.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
There will be 3 minutes added
And
time.
here's Bale. De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Bellingham. And that is that. Vietnam have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal.